A health scare at a high school in suburban St. Louis. There's word that as many as 50 students may have been exposed to HIV. So testing has been conducted this week. But school officials will not reveal details about the source of the possible infection. Joining us now from St. Louis, Dr. Stanton Lawrence, Superintendent of the Normandy School District. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Harry.
So how many kids may have been exposed?
Well, our information that we received from the St. Louis County Department of Health indicates that a range of 17 to 50 students may have been exposed to the HIV virus.
And do you think the carrier of the virus is a student?
We've received no indication at all that would lead us to believe that the carrier was a student. In fact, we don't have any way of knowing for certain that students are infected, having just conducted tests in the last 2 days.
How would they have been exposed? Because what do we know about HIV is it's blood, it's semen, it's dirty needles?
Well, again, we relied on information we received from the St. Louis County Department of Health. They said it may have been a number of sources of transmission, from sexual to drug use to needles, tattoos, piercings, that type of thing.
Huh.
So we don't have any way of knowing for certain how it was transmitted.
Well, what was the reaction of the students when you told them this?
Well, the students, I guess, amazingly, are so very resilient in our community. The day after we sent letters home and I was in the high school going from classroom to classroom, our students were engaged just as they routinely are. We were provided additional counseling support, but the students reacted very, very well, as did the parents.
Does the person who may be infecting these other persons know that they are HIV positive?
From what we understand, again, from the St. Louis County Department of Health, it is not believed that it was knowingly transmitted.
Kids don't live in a bubble. If this exists in your high school, it's certainly transmittable to other schools, perhaps, you know, in your neighboring district or so.
No doubt about it. I've communicated with superintendents from neighboring districts. We're going to try to assemble together as a group, hopefully sometime next week, to discuss how we've reacted to this situation and what might be done in other districts to be responsive to the needs of our students.
And I guess the other question that raises its head is, as much AIDS awareness is out there, how could this be going on and kids not be smart enough to know better?
Harry, I always take the position that children are children, and if adults can make questionable decisions, certainly we have to understand that our young people will do this from time to time.
Yeah.
I think what's important is that we respond, as we did, as expeditiously as possible, and let what's best for the kid drive our decision making.
There you go. Dr. Stanton Lawrence, thanks very much for your time this morning. Do appreciate it.